Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back at you again with another movie review for you guys for Halloween. And this movie came out last year. I just never got around to doing it while doing a review for that matter. Mainly because like last year I was very very busy and stuff like that, so I wasn't able to do a review for it. But that is on Rob Zombie's The Munsters, and I'll show you guys um, the poster on the IMDb page. This is what it looks like. And when I heard about this, I was actually looking forward to it because I like the original TV show, which I have of the complete series of, and I've. This also includes their two made-for-TV films, Munster Go Home and The Munsters Revenge, which I have reviewed. Munsters Revenge. So if you want to see my thoughts on that movie, it'll be on this channel, so you can go check it out if you'd like. And growing up, the Munsters Revenge was the first movie that introduced me to the Munsters, and then of course, um, you know, I ended up getting into the series later on, and yeah, very very good show. A lot of you guys out there also probably grew up with this. This is way before my time, but despite that, I still enjoy this show very much. I haven't watched the show in a minute, so I'll definitely have to pop some episodes in for the holiday season for Halloween. But yeah, so it's basically like sort of like a reboot, but not entirely. It actually takes place before the TV show, so it's basically Lily Munster basically trying to find out. Will find the man of her dreams, and then she meets, of course, Herman, and they basically fall in love, and they become a family, and they move from Transylvania to the suburbs in America, and that's basically the premise of the movie. And you have the three main characters. Like obviously you got Grandpa, you got Herman, you got Lily, and Lily is portrayed by Sherry Moon, of course, portrayed, excuse me, by Sherry Moon Zombie, and Jeff Daniel Phillips is Herman, and Daniel Roebuck is Grandpa, who's the Count, and yeah, it's um, for casting wise, I thought it was pretty good. Sherry Moon Zombie. I know a lot of people are sick of her being in all of his movies, but I mean they're married, so I mean like what else do you expect? And also, it's good to me. It's good to be making money together as a married couple. So I mean, why not? And a lot of people hate this movie. I know there's a lot of bad reviews for it out there, and even on IMDb, it doesn't even have a good reception. It's 4.5 out of 10 stars. I think it's way too low, in my opinion. Like, I think it should be probably at least a 6 or 7, probably. Um, and a lot of you guys probably don't agree with me on saying this movie is good, and that's perfectly fine. And I like that Rob Zombie took a break from like the crazy gory stuff like the Halloween remake and the House of Thousand Corpses movies. All those. Like I do like his I like his gore fest like slasher movies and everything, and but I just think that he did a great job of stepping out of his comfort zone of what he's usually mostly known for and doing something different, kind of like Eli Roth did with the House with a Clock on its Walls. And I thought that was a good movie, and he's known for doing like crazy gorefest movies too. But I thought it was great to see him, go out of his comfort zone and do something that's family friendly. And this is totally family friendly. It's rated PG. I know that a lot of people were probably shocked that it's actually a family friendly film, knowing his reputation of horror films. Excuse me, but um, yeah, I think the movie is very funny. It has a lot of like the cheesy, dry humor, like it does in the original show. Um, to some people, it might not be as funny as the original show was, but I mean, like, I still think it's funny for what it is, and I like the costumes and I liked it was very like nostalgic in a way because it just reminds you of the show so much, and it also is interesting to see like how Lily and Herman meet. So I thought that was pretty cool. And let's see, um, the other thing was is that like at the time like it was available to stream on Netflix last September, and that's where I watched it with my granddad, and he thought it was pretty good too. And he's not the biggest Rob Zombie fan, like I'm a big Rob Zombie fan, um, but he thought it was pretty good for what it was. And originally it was supposed to be all black and white, but they refused to do that. I mean, like it would have been cool to have like a black and white version of the film, uh, but at the same time, studio didn't want to do it probably because they didn't want to, get in trouble for um, copying the original show because the original show was black and white. But um, it was also released on digital, Blu-ray, and DVD. I do not have a copy of the movie, but I have seen it before. Um, and I don't see anything wrong with the film, honestly. Like, I think it's getting too much hate. And the other thing that I don't understand is that a lot of people get pissed at Rob Zombie for, doing, like over the top gore and people saying the F word over and over again and people being, trailer trash people and in most of his movies and everything. And you think that a lot of people would say that, finally he's done a movie without that, but regardless of that not being in the movie, like people still crap on it. Like I just don't understand what the problem is with that. Like, because if you're so upset about that, and then he does a movie where it's not, or it doesn't have that content in it, like, I just don't know why you would hate on it if you're so sick of that. But I could probably go on forever and ever with that. But that's a whole nother topic. If you guys want to share your opinions on that particular subject, by all means, let me know in the comments below. Um, and it says that it received mixed reviews from critics, and you know, I think that um, like it was definitely a long movie, almost 2 hours long, but I don't think the time wise of the movie was necessarily bad. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, like some people might say that it was way too long. It probably should have been, a half hour shorter or something. But I think it's fine for how long it was, and you know, and if you enjoy the show, then I think you might like this movie. If you don't, I mean that's fine too. But and even if you haven't seen the series, like I think you should watch it and then watch the show. Um, and I mean most people have probably already seen the show by now, but if you haven't, I recommend watching this movie and then watching the show afterwards, and then that way that you can everything will make sense. I mean, you don't really have to watch the show in order to watch it. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't necessarily have to, which I think is a pretty cool part about this movie too. And the music was good, the scenery is good, the acting is pretty solid all the way around. I like Jeff Daniel Phillips. He is great. Um, you know, he was also in Rob Zombie's Halloween 2 as Howard slash Uncle Seymour Coffins, and he was in 31, Three from Hell, and you know, I just think that he was a pretty good actor for what he was given. Definitely not like this movie's definitely not like Oscar worthy in any way, but I still think it's a pretty fun time, especially for Halloween. And if you haven't seen it, I recommend giving it a shot. Giving it a rental or something, or hell, even owning it. Like it might be good too. Although, if you're skeptical of owning it, then I recommend renting it first or watching it on Netflix and see if it's something that you really want to own or something like that. But other than that, stay tuned for more reviews. and definitely check out the Munsters. I pretty much enjoyed it quite a lot, actually, more than most people did. Um, but yeah, other than that, let me know what your thoughts are about the movie down below, and stick around for more reviews, and I'll see you guys in the next one.